Hello, everybody. Hello, and happy Monday. Hello, everybody. Bear with me one moment. I am pulling up the live now. Hello, Belinda. Just gonna adjust my camera a little bit. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of orders shipped today. We were on a little bit of a delay because of the big show we were at. Hi, everyone. Hello. So tonight is the big night. I told you guys that I was going to review the Arteza. Some say Arteza. I think it sounds fancier when you say Arteza. So the Arteza alcohol markers. I'm really excited to review them because I have seen other folks talk about them. And most of those folks that I looked up on YouTube were affiliates. They had gotten the product for free. So take that review with a grain of salt. So I'm going to review them, and I'm not making any money off of it. So they did send them to me for free, which was very, very kind of them. But I'm really excited to review them and talk about them because I think that it'll be cool to compare them. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be using the Yuletide Greetings stamp set today. And something that's really, really cool about what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to actually sign this stamp set. And if you place an order between now and midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time, it has to be a shippable order, obviously. I'm going to throw this into one of the orders. So I hope you don't mind that I'm going to use one of the stamps that are inside of this set. But if you place any shippable order, again, it has to be an order that is sent out to you. It can't be an order that is, an order that can't be sent out to you, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all, but it has to be shipped to you. Does that make sense? So let me go ahead and let's do the front. So someone is going to get this stamp set, which I think is exciting. So let's go ahead and open this up. This obviously has not been used before, and I promise whoever gets this one, I will put it back in its packaging really nice for you. I can't say that the stamp is going to get completely perfectly cleaned off, but I'll try to clean it as best I can. And let me grab a little bit of adhesive here. Actually, let's use some purple tape because we're going to have some room on the side here. We are going to be getting more of these in stock. Thank you to everyone that purchased them. But the jumbo tape is out of stock. So sorry about that, my friends, but we will be getting more. And you guys went a little late cucaracha on those. Yes, Christmas in July. We've been playing around with the new Christmas products we have coming to Brutus Monroe. So I've just been in the Christmas holiday spirit for like a month now. All right. So I'm just gonna stamp the wreath one time. This wreath is one of my absolute favorite stamps that we have ever done for the holidays. Okay. I think that's enough. Looks pretty crisp to me. Now let me go ahead and clean this off for you. Actually, you know what? I'll clean it off in a second because my rag is across the room and I'm not going all the way across the room. So let me just set that up there, and I'll make sure to clean it for you. I can't wait to see who gets this. You'll have to, whoever gets this stamp set, you'll have to post a picture. Please post a picture for me so I can see it. So we're going to set this to the side. Oh, also, let me, hold on 1 second. I'm going to pop this up because I know that we received a few emails about this today. And Heather will say, Christopher, why didn't you talk about that or post it? Okay. There will be a special Christmas box, yes. Okay, that is the full year of inspiration boxes. We have 2 left. So, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So if you're thinking about, excuse me, getting the full year, grab it. If you get the full year, just as a heads up, if you get the full year tonight, I'm going to just pull an order at random. So if you get the full year, we will still ship this to you, even though it's, I mean, we may just ship it in your first box next month, because if you get the full year, it'll start next month. If you get the full year, we will put that in your box that you get next month in just a couple of days. Okay. Yes, the bingo pieces were in select items. It's just like McDonald's. So they had it on, it's French fries for a while, then they had it on Big Macs. It all depends on what you order. We don't choose what you order, obviously, but we choose what it goes on. So, like the other day, I think we had 2 items that had them on it. So, yeah. I need to... Let me see if I can connect to a different internet and see if that helps. Let me know if I am making sense again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better? Can you? I hope you can hear me better. Oh, good. You can hear me better. Perfect. Okay. So, hold on one moment. Okay. Hello, crafty family. Okay. So, this is what Arteza sent me. It's gigantic. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit the whole darn thing on camera. So this is the big set. So let me, and it comes with this little thing on here. I don't know what this is. Let's cut it off and figure it out. I think it's, okay, so this is the 120 set, which I think is the biggest set. We don't sell these markers, no. Thing or a really bad thing. But I promise I will let you know the absolute truth, because you guys know me. I always tell you the truth. Oh. Well, thank you, Tyler. I'm glad you find my humor amusing. Sometimes I just like to tell it like it is. We do have an affiliate link for Arteza. I'm going to have to find the affiliate link for Arteza, but the affiliate link that we have for Arteza, all of the money raised is going directly to the Trevor Project. So if you purchase anything from the Bruce or Christopher Allen affiliate link, it goes directly to the Trevor Project. So we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this up. So this again is like, I guess that we consider like the deluxe case. And this is what all the markers look like. So there is there's like Velcro on the sides. This is very similar to their other cases. But yeah, it's really heavy duty. It's really cool. The marker, I was looking over the Robin, that does not mean you won't be able to finish it. No, we're still trying to get those markers in. Those are out of our control. But I am showing this. The affiliate link is on the Facebook page. In the it's tagged actually at the top of the fan club page. Yep. I'm not selling these, I'm just reviewing them. These were sent to me. So that's why I'm going to talk about them. I appreciate that they sent them to me, so I'm going to talk about them. This does not mean that you won't be able to finish that. We're just waiting for those to come in, and it's out of our control. But if we ever have Brutus Monroe, alcohol markers, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we'll never have to wait. So that's all I will say about that topic. So I'm going to grab 2 colors that I think should work together. Like I said, there is... Oh, Heather found it. So let me move this. I'll close this. I wish these things came out. Like, I wish these were Velcroed in. Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. Their wish is my wish is their command. It is Velcroed in. Okay, so that changes everything. All right, let's close this. Because then I can get rid of this big outer piece. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's move it to the side. All right, so the only real complaint that I have is that they are they're like the numbers don't make sense to me. So like there's like this is moss green and hunter green, and it's A543 and then A2552. So I don't know if there's like a method to the madness of the numbers, but we're gonna give it a try regardless. So both ends, one has the standard chisel end. Oh, that writes nice. And then the other end is this bullet end. Now I will say that I promise you, mark my words, excuse me, in the next 5 years, these bullet nibs, or these, what I would call like an illustrator nib, is going to be the new thing. When we come back, hopefully you and I are in the same place in 5 years, we can have a conversation. And I truly believe that they're going to be on everything. Just for the simple fact that I think they're much easier to color with. I know it's a lot easier to teach how to color with the, what I call, again, the illustrator nib. And again, the price point on things that don't have the brush and nib is so much more affordable, if that makes sense. So awesome. Oh, looks like we only have 1 full year now. Who's gonna get it? They are not similar in the respect of this nib has a lot more flexibility to it, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a look. Sandy, we actually, Lisa sent a message and said that it's on the calendar. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that once I'm off and we'll send an email out tomorrow. I'm not sure. She said it was on the calendar. So we're gonna have to take a look, because it's a good one this week. I mean, I think they're all good ones, but it's a real good one this week. Okay, so I'm going in with the moss green and the hunter green. So far so good. I mean, I like they're very, very smooth. And I should probably zoom in a little bit more, huh? They're very smooth, and yeah, it's gonna probably be hard to see under these lights how they're blending, but they sure are blending. Oh, they have a separate gray set? Trudy, you're able to come to the store that day, but it is a closed event. So no one will be able to get into the event area unless you have a Create Your Own Ending badge, which everyone that's attending the event will get. And I can't wait to see them. They're awesome. Oh, it goes to May. Okay, Sandy, I'll fix it for you, my love. I didn't realize that. Thank you. That makes sense now. I'll fix it. I will fix it. That makes sense now. Okay. Oh, thank you to everyone that's putting orders in. I can't wait to pick the order that gets this stamp set. It's exciting. Okay. So I am just again going in. This is the A2552. Possibly dinner treat. Their lunch is provided. I'm gonna keep them very, very busy. Very, very, very busy. Yeah, I do. I mean, they're not bad. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely. The thing is, I'm using two colors that are very far off of the spectrum. So that's probably, that's probably what you're seeing. But again, the only complaint that I have so far, and I don't know that I'm really going to have any other complaints because they're doing their job, is the color system. Like, I should be able to find A2552 or A2553, which I found here, and these should be in succession. So if I went in with this one, this should be the lighter shade of this one, but those really aren't going to blend. You see what I mean? So if I go in with those two, I just like these two better for like what the shading is that I'm doing. So that's the thing. Like I don't know. I mean, we could try, since we're just trying, I guess let's try these two and see if they look better. So again, this is A2553. So A2551 or A2551. So technically, if we are going in order, this A2551 should be the lighter version of this. And let's see if that's true. Well, we may have found a victory. That definitely blended well. Do you see that? I am using the Brutus Monroe, Alabaster, and you can see we have very little to no bleeding through. What you're seeing right now is just because it's white underneath of it. But if I was using Not Your Mama's, which I forgot to bring home, if I was using Not Your Mama's, you would see no bleeding through. But yeah, I'd say that's a really good blend. Yeah, it's 110 pound are. Okay, so A2552. Let's go back to this one again. And again, since we're just kind of playing around, so yes, this is our standard. This is our standard white alabaster. And the colors are going really well. Are blending really well, at least. And they're absorbing into the paper really, really well. All right. So A2551 now. The trick is really just saturate. Okay. Why does YouTube do this to us? All right. I just had to put it on the lower quality so that it wouldn't buffer. I don't know why YouTube does this to us. But yeah, this is really saturating well into the paper. Really well. Yeah, I do like those two colors better. Now, again, these are darker shades that I'm using. So if you wanted to use normal, if you wanted to use lighter shades, you absolutely could. But I definitely think that that's blending quite a bit better. So now let's try A413 and A412. Let's see if those fare as well. So I'm going to start with the A412. And see what we get here. This set that I got is 120. Okay. Thank you, Dana. So this is technically supposed to be the shade. That's right. See, now this one is light. I don't know. That one's lighter. Okay. Okay. So I think once I talk to them, ask them what exactly their color numbers mean. What their color numbers represent. It may be easier because it doesn't really, on this card, I don't know. I will have to reach out to them because I'm not 100% certain if there's like a method to the madness of how these are supposed to blend. I don't know. They're called Everblend, so they gotta blend, right? I just need to figure out what exactly. Wait, actually, the A412, I believe, was the darker color. Yep. Okay. Okay. See, Roberto, when I have my markers, and you can mark my words with this, when I have the Brutus Monroe, Christopher Allen markers, I'm not going to have you swatch a thing. It's going to be real easy. And that is my promise to you. You're not going to have to swatch a single thing. I'm going to tell you what color is going to work great with another color and how. I'm going to do all that work for you. Let's see. Trudy, how many orders have you placed? Okay, 413, 412. Possibly. I don't know. The packet cards are because we've had a lot of extra people packing them. But it's all going to depend on how many orders you placed. Like if someone has placed one order, then if you've placed one order, you have obviously a lot. Kathy, I cannot confirm nor deny. I cannot confirm nor deny. Let's just say I have some things up my sleeves. That is all I will say. Yes. Oh, yeah, for entry-level pens, absolutely. My mom and my sister are there all day. From open to closed. So yeah, so I mean these are, let's see. Becky, I agree. Okay, so I mean I'm getting a good blend. I mean I'm not gonna say I'm not getting a good blend. I mean it's not bad. It's just I feel like Roberta said, I definitely need to swatch them so that I know what I'm up to or what I'm up against, because as you can see they're definitely blending and they're working. So how do they compare to style files? I mean, I think they're very comparable. It's like comparing apples to oranges though, because the style files have a brush nib, whereas these do not. So that's the only real difference. And also, we're having a real hard time getting the style files in. I mean, we're still working on it, but we've been having some issues. I think the blending is great. I mean, the thing is, almost all alcohol markers are going to blend very similarly. The only thing that I've seen in using, you know, almost every alcohol marker on the market really, is the nib is going to be different, and the nib is going to be different, and the watercolor markers. Those are the Arteza. These ones, they're the Arteza brush markers. I actually just put those away. Now those are something that if you are even thinking about investing in, I cannot recommend those enough. I really can't. Oh, yes. Yes. I actually don't really like a brush nib. I know, you guys are probably going to be mad at me. I don't love a brush nib. I like the control of I like the control of like a bullet nib. Like I have a much easier time Yeah, I mean, I've used pretty much every alcohol marker that exists in my time of reviewing things and doing different things on the channel, and there's only a couple of different factors that really change between them, and that's the nib and they flick really well. Really well. See that? You're trying to make a card with them. you are going to need some really big paper. I have 163 pairs of Chuck Taylors. That's a great trivia question, actually. 163 pairs. Yeah, it's not. It's good. Louis thought you asked. Yes. Yes, all different colors. I've been collecting them for a very long time. Okay, so now let's do wine red for the baubles. Yes, I like the idea of a brush and a bullet too. I do too. Okay. Okay. These are not refillable now. They are not. But at the price point they're at, I don't mind getting a new one. But from what I understand now, I watched someone else review them, so I don't know if this statement is 100% true. But I read that in order to get a replacement one, you have to buy a whole pack of one color. Rob loves it there. I do not. There's just something about waiting in line with half-naked people that doesn't sit right with me. You can't get away. You can't get away from people. Yeah, I don't know if that is correct. I agree, Becky. Don't you worry. When I come out, if I come out with my own markers, everything that I have ever wanted will be checked off. But the nibs do come out of these ones. Do you see that? These nibs can be replaced. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I actually just noticed that at the same time you did, Heidi. All I can say is if I come out with markers, they will be everything that I have ever wanted in a marker. And hopefully, everything you have ever wanted in a marker as well. But y'all will just have to. I don't think I've ever let you down before, have I? Okay, so I mean, my thoughts are I think the blend is. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not. I don't hate it. I mean, it's. I think you guys can see the blend. I would say, Belinda, you know it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I'm not upset with it. I went into this thinking it's a very low it's a very low price point, and generally to me in the past, anytime I've gotten something that was a very low price point, generally meant that it was not going to be great quality. And these markers, I can say, do have the Christopher Allen seal of approval in the respect of once I once I go through and I play around with the different shades, because again, there's 120 markers here. This isn't a small shade range. So as long as I can grab, like, and my number one thing is I want to be able to grab like A8270 and then be able to grab an A8 271, which I don't think exists. Let's see. So this is like okay. So it's, hold on, this, I was just had a, okay. So it looks like these numbers are hurting my mind. Okay, so it looks like there's like A9425. Let's see. So here's A9425. And then we have A9427, which look like two great flesh colors. Okay. And let me do like a sample. So let me just grab this piece here. This is not your mama's. So if I go in with that one, and then see, now I could do this because these look like they're blending together to me. The price point for these are really good. So that's a phenomenal blend. It's a really good blend to me. That's a really good blend. Now, of course, this blend it's really hard to blend a giant piece like this. I mean, it's just not realistic. But it's I like them. I mean, are they going to be my go-to marker every day? Probably not, until I learn what the colors are and how the colors work. But am I going to reach for them from time to time? Absolutely. I think they're good. It's just, again, it's really learning the color theory of them, because I'm so used to using the style file as well as Copics. So, it was good to see you too, Anne. And then, this week I'm also, hi Simon, this week I will also be reviewing, drum roll please. Let me go grab them. Oh wait, oh, they're not in here. But I'm going to be reviewing the fine liner markers. Or the fine liners. They sent me a giant set of those. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, these are, I mean, I think that they're good. I mean, and with any marker, as long as you are familiar with the colors and you're familiar, I really like all these colors together. As long as you're familiar, I especially love like these two colors together. But yeah, it all depends on when you learn. I mean, if you learn what colors blend and so on and so forth, it's they do have, I mean, they have a pretty extended gray section. Let me bring these back over. So hold on, I have to bring my oh, thanks, Simon. So I had to bring my new Brutus Renault marker case home, which may be a peek into the future if you notice the marker case that we just released. But regardless, so yeah, so this is the grays. For skin tones, I mean, there's pale peach, there's peaches and cream, there's ginger, hazelnut brown, brandy rose, sienna brown, cinnamon, watermelon pink, I guess, for the cheeks. But yeah, I think, oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think they're good. I mean, they're, like I said, if you, the number one thing that you have to learn when you're using any marker is how the color theory works with the markers, and how color theory works, period. Period. So it's, First of all, I'm still waiting for Simon to send me some of those stamp sets, because I'll tell you right now, those background stamp sets are delectable. And I need to start using some of his products live, because he is just so incredibly talented. And I hear there's a new release coming. At least that's what the videos were kind of hinting towards. Send them on over, Simon. We'll do an exchange. I'll send you some things. You send me some things. You know, you talk to my people, I'll talk to your people, or we could just talk to each other because we're friends. But yeah, I mean, I would love to show off your products, Simon. You know, I'm a huge supporter of you. So yeah, so that is everything that I have for tonight. I am so excited you guys hung out with me tonight. I'm really excited to see who gets this signed stamp set. I'm going to carefully clean this off and pop it back into the pop this back into all of the container, so to speak, and someone is going to get this in their package. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Simon, for stopping in. I'm sorry it was a short chat, but I need to get back to designing because I have lots and lots of secrets and surprises coming up. I cannot wait until you guys see next month's inspiration box. Oh my goodness. So I saw them all getting put together today. Well, a lot of them being put together today, not all of them. And just the pin alone. So, I mean, I can probably show you guys the pin maybe tomorrow and you'll get an idea of what the box is. But the pin alone, my jaw hit the floor. I can't wait. Yeah, Simon. Oh, yeah, story of our lives, right, Simon? So I will go ahead and show you maybe the pin as a sneak peek tomorrow, but I can't wait until you see just the pin alone. You guys are gonna be like, wait a second, what are you up to? Possibly, Belinda, I don't know. Oh, I have lots of stuff up my sleeves. Yes. Oh, Michael's here knows the things that are up my sleeves. The team sees everything long before it becomes an actual product. Long before things become an actual product. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of my life. I love you all to pieces. Remember to create something every day, whether that is something with the Arteza, the awesome Arteza products, or your own ending. I love you all to pieces. Thank you for being a part of my life. I adore you more than I could ever let you know. And I will see you all tomorrow because I have a big trick up my sleeve for tomorrow. Good night, my friends.